Laughter is the best medicine. Why we love a good laugh. We all love to laugh, right? It's one of those universal experiences that transcends language, culture, and age. Whether you're a child giggling at a silly joke or an adult enjoying a clever punchline, laughter brings joy to everyone. It's like a little vacation for your brain. When we laugh, our brain releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. These endorphins promote an overall sense of well-being and can even temporarily relieve pain. When you're stressed, watch something funny. It's instant happiness. Laughter reduces the level of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and it increases the level of health-enhancing hormones like endorphins. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed, take a break and watch a comedy show or a funny video online. Funny stories are like magnets. People can't resist them. They draw us in and make us feel connected to the storyteller and the other listeners. Sharing a laugh over a funny story can create a bond that lasts a lifetime. Why? Because laughter is contagious. When we see someone laughing, it's hard not to join in. This is because our brains have mirror neurons that respond to the actions and emotions of others. So, when we see someone laughing, our brain wants to laugh too. When we laugh together, we connect. Laughter creates a sense of camaraderie and trust. It breaks down barriers and helps us feel more comfortable with each other. This is why laughter is often used in team-building exercises and social gatherings. It's a shared experience that brings us closer. Whether it's a joke shared during a break at work or a funny story told at a family dinner, laughter helps us bond with those around us. It creates memories and strengthens relationships. So if you want to grab someone's attention, make them laugh. Humor is a powerful tool that can break the ice, ease tension, and make people more receptive to your message. So, don't be afraid to share a joke or a funny story. You might just make someone's day a little brighter.
Humor is like clothing. There's a style for everyone.
Witty humor is all about clever wordplay. Think puns and smart observations.
Slapstick? That's your classic physical comedy. Trips, falls, silly noises, always a hit.
Situational humor comes from everyday awkwardness. We've all been there, and it's funny.
Find what tickles your funny bone and share it with the world.
It's all relatable, connecting with your audience through shared experiences. Want people to really connect with your stories? Make them relatable. Talk about things everyone experiences. First dates, bad hair days, that awkward moment when you get it. When people see themselves in your stories, they're hooked. They laugh because they've been there. It's like you're reading their minds, the funny parts at least. Section 5. The Power of You. Authenticity and its role in humor. Don't try to be someone you're not. Let your personality shine through. Your unique sense of humor is what makes you, well, you. Embrace it. People can spot a fake a mile away. Authenticity is magnetic. So be yourself, share your funny stories, and watch the laughter roll in.
Section 6. Hayat's hilarious moments. A case study in funny storytelling. Let's talk about Hayat. She's got this knack for finding humor in everyday life. Spilled coffee, a flat tire. Hayat turns mishaps into hilarious stories. Why are her stories so funny? Because they're real. She embraces the awkward, the messy, and the unexpected. And we love her for it.
Section 7. From everyday life to laugh-out-loud stories, finding humor in the mundane. Think your life is too boring for funny stories? Think again. Humor is everywhere, even in the most mundane moments of our daily lives. You might think that your routine is too monotonous to be amusing, but the truth is, the funniest stories often come from the simplest situations. You just have to look for it. Take a moment to observe the little things around you. That weird thing your cat does? Funny story. Pets, especially, have a knack for turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. Their quirky behaviors and unexpected antics can bring a smile to anyone's face. And what about that time you totally messed up a recipe? Comedy gold. Cooking mishaps are a treasure trove of humor. The kitchen is a stage, and every spill, burn, or unexpected outcome is a potential punchline. Embrace the everyday oddities, and you'll be surprised by how much laughter you find. The key is to not take life too seriously. When you start seeing the humor in everyday situations, you'll realize that laughter is always just around the corner. So, next time you find yourself in a seemingly dull moment, look closer. There's probably a funny story waiting to be discovered.
Section 8. Tips and Tricks. Crafting your own collection of funny stories. Whether you're aiming to entertain friends at a gathering or hoping to become the next viral sensation, having a repertoire of funny stories is a valuable skill. Ready to share your own hilarious stories? It all starts with finding the humor in everyday situations. Look around you. Life is full of funny moments waiting to be told. Here are a few tips. Keep it concise. Short and sweet is the way to go. A good funny story doesn't need to be long-winded. In fact, brevity often makes the punchline hit harder. Aim for a story that can be told in just a few minutes. Set the scene. Paint a picture with your words. Describe the setting and the characters involved. The more vivid your description, the easier it is for your audience to visualize and get immersed in the story. Don't be afraid to exaggerate. A little. Sometimes, stretching the truth can make a story even funnier. Just make sure your exaggerations are believable enough to keep your audience engaged. End with a punchline. Leave them wanting more. The punchline is the climax of your story, the moment that delivers the biggest laugh. Practice delivering it with perfect timing and confidence. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you tell your stories, the better you'll get at timing, delivery, and gauging your audience's reactions. So get out there and start telling those funny stories. Whether it's at a party, a family gathering, or even on social media, your funny stories can bring joy and laughter to those around you. Section 9. Sharing is caring. Spreading the laughter and brightening someone's day. Laughter is a gift. It has the power to brighten even the toughest day. So share your funny stories. Tell your friends, family, even strangers, if they look like they could use a laugh. You never know who needs to hear something funny. Spread the joy, one hilarious story at a time. Section 10. Keep 'em laughing. The enduring power of humor. In a world that can sometimes feel heavy, laughter is a breath of fresh air. It brings people together, lifts spirits, and reminds us not to take ourselves too seriously. So keep telling those jokes, sharing those funny stories, and embracing the humor in every situation, because a little laughter goes a long way.